Hey guys, my name's Jimmy Wizenham. I'm a senior designer on H1Z1.
Let's start by talking about the open approach you guys are taking with this new survival zombie game.
Well, we're completely transparent. It's something that we're pretty excited about. We legitimately are all gamers. We've all played games similar to this and been around for quite some time now. And it's something we like, and we get a lot of great ideas from the players because we've kind of learned that rules go out the window, especially with these type of games, the second that we release it. So we want to see what players want to really have in the game. That's the most important part to us.
When it comes to this approach, give us an example of like you guys going to Twitch and building a new barricade system in the course of 12 hours.
Sure, yeah. So we went to Reddit because, once again, that's really where we've been growing our community. And we went to them and said, what feature do you want to see in the game? How do you want to affect the world? Show us. And they voted for about 4 days, and we found that they wanted barricades in the game. There are a lot of options, but that was the one that they really seemed to want. So beginning of the 12 hours, we announced that. We had no support for it. We began with code support. We went on to art and design implementation, and we put that all the way through. And during the whole progress of this, people are getting to see what the animators do on a day-to-day basis, what a programmer has issues with when they're developing this sort of thing, and kind of show it's not voodoo magic, right? Like, we actually have some issues as we go through, and we managed to do it within 12 hours.
When it comes to this game thus far, what are some of the trends you've seen and what people want to see?
More zombies. It seems to be the biggest thing, and different types of zombies, and they're really excited for dynamic environments. They really want to have a lot of situations very dynamic. They want things to change pretty consistently, and that's something we're actually able to deliver on because of our emergent AI and because of dynamic weather and the fact that other players are pretty dynamic. You never know how someone's going to be, so it's pretty exciting. I think we're going to be able to deliver on it.
What do you feel separates this game from this growing genre that we're seeing out there for the hardcore gamer?
I think the biggest thing is going to be scale. We're on the Forge Light engine. We've seen what we've been able to do on Planet side, supporting just thousands of players. So we're going to keep growing, and we're even got new tech this time around. This world's going to keep growing and getting bigger and bigger and bigger, allowing more players, more zombies, and just, I don't know, it's a lot more fun. You get to explore a lot more, and that's really, in the end, that's what this game's about. It's about telling a survivalist story. And so if you can travel for however long and go find a whole new place with whole new things you hadn't seen before, that's exciting because it's a brand new experience.
How does zombie television shows and movies influence you guys in designing this game?
Hugely. Actually, one of our art directors, Matt Broom, watches all day. He has a TV with his PlayStation, just rolls all day, just going with zombie movies there. He's looking at the way they walk, the different types. There are a lot of different types of zombies out there. We found a pretty good, I think, like happy medium between The Walking Dead and the Dawn of the Deads and all these different types and the 28 Days Later. So it's definitely influenced us. We want to make sure it fits within our game.
How many different types of zombies do you guys have right now at this early stage?
Right now we're looking at the walker types. We're not going to go for like the super zombie type thing. We're looking at kind of what the people were in a past life. So, you know, if I guess like Terry Crews was a zombie versus Neil Patrick Harris, it might be different, you know, different zombies overall, and that's where we're headed.
How does the infection impact animals?
We haven't talked about that just yet. It's actually in discussion right now. We've looked at maybe how funny would it be if a deer, you're like, oh yes, I get to hunt this deer, but it turns around and attacks you. It's definitely something we can do, and we're strongly considering that one.